Hello there, welcome back. I'm Florence, Armein on The Perspective. We're still talking about a mobile app that helps Jakartan or commuters in Jakarta to ease their way, navigate their way around Jakarta much easier because they have all the information they need on their mobile phones. For instance, in one of the transports, in the modes of transports that is registered in the app, this Kopaja, number 20, yes, it goes from Senen to Lebak Bulus, if I'm not mistaken. So you can see the number of the bus, the time of operation, correct? And then how many, the frequency of the buses each time they come back, and approximately without traffic. Is it without traffic?
It's, let's say, in average, because as we know in Jakarta, we can never expect on how long it will take. We know that usually that one will take usually 2 to 5 minutes, so the waiting time.
And this also gives the passengers the fare, the bus fare, and also the checkpoints where it stops before your final destination.
Yes.
So not just for Kopaja, but other transportation modes.
Yes, such as, for example, the APTB, one of the newest one. We also have Damri, the one that goes to the airport, and the one intercity, like if you want to go to Bekasi, Tangerang, so the whole Jabodetabek. We have all the Mayasari Bhakti and PPD and so on.
Yeah. One question then remains for commuters in Jakarta. If you look at the list of mode of transportation, there's medium bus, big bus, Transjakarta, Angkot, and train.
Exactly.
You would ask, where's the taxi? That's the trick here, which Robin will explain why the taxi is not included in this app.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's one of the questions, since we talk about public transportation, and taxi is one of them. One of our targets with Apaja is to fight again one of the biggest issues in Jakarta, which is the traffic jam.
Yeah.
And one of the main issues of the traffic jam is because people are using their private car, but also taxi, because in one taxi usually we have only just one person. So it doesn't mean we don't like taxi, but we just would like to suggest people using the much bigger public transportation, such as the bus, Angkot, and train, for example, which is first cheaper. Even more nowadays, the price of everything is increasing, and on also at the end, hopefully, we can help to reduce the traffic. One of the idea is that we don't refuse using taxi. It's only that if it's outside of the operation time of the bus, we are going to provide the phone numbers of the taxi for the safety.
Okay, so the idea is to promote commuters in Jakarta to optimize the car and public transport that's available.
Yes.
Now, we have to say the public transport system is not perfect in Jakarta. If anything, the new governor is trying to improve that situation by revamping, revitalizing the system, the bus. Now we have MRT coming up. So how has your communications, how have the Jakarta administration been, their involvement in this Apaja project? So
we already met with Mr. Ahok, who had a very positive feedback about the app. And he told us that he was waiting, that it was more operational at that time because it was in a very early stage. And he gave us support by helping us to meet some different key people. That's also why we met the Dishub. We met the head of the Dishub and also the head of PT Transjakarta.
Right.
That was very interesting for us, and that brought us lots of help. So they've been able to help us to connect here and there to go much faster.
Yes, because it's also the Jakarta administration's campaign to help push public transport, the use of public transport in Jakarta. So we'll talk a little bit about the history of how you first, this was not, of course, on the sidelines we spoke about how the imperfections of your apps when you first launched in May 2013.
Yes.
Right? We'll be right back.